After learning where chords come from, Barry likes to show what he calls his first two chord movements. We learned those here. There's a PDF file that goes with this video. To get it, go to www.petemartin.info, click Videos, and scroll down to Barry Harris for Jazz Mandolin. It really helps my channel if you click like, so please do so that more folks can find these videos. I really appreciate it. In the previous two videos, we saw how many chords came from the diminished. Here we look at what Barry called the first chord movements. When we play an A-flat diminished chord, then raise the A-flat to A, we get a D minor 6 chord. See this in example 1. D diminished, D minor 6 or B minor 7 flat 5. Barry's chord move number 1 is to start with the D minor 6, lower the A to A flat for the A flat diminished chord, then lower the A flat to G for the G7 chord. See this in example 2. D minor 6, A flat diminished, G7. It is interesting to look at the notes of G7 and D minor 6. Notice that the B, D, and F notes are the same. The A note in D minor 6 is a 9 if we think of G7, so they function as the same chord. Thus we can use either or both as G7. See this in example 3 as part of a G7 to C6 progression. D minor 6, A flat diminished, G7, C6. If you find this video useful, I ask that you consider supporting my channel and my website through my Patreon page, www.patreon.com/PeteMartin. For the very low price of $3 a month, you allow me to keep adding content. Thank you. Let's start with the G diminished chord, the notes G, B flat, D flat, and E. If we move both B flat and D flat a half step higher, we get G, B, D, and E, a G6 chord. See this in example 4. G diminished, G6. If we take the G diminished chord and lower B flat and D flat a half step each, we get C, E, G, and A, a C6 chord. See this in example 5. G diminished, C6. Barry's move number 2 is to start with a G6 chord, lower the B and D to B flat and D flat for a G diminished chord, then lower the B flat and D to A and C for the C6 chord. See this in example 6. G6, G diminished, C6. Remember what Barry calls the 6 on the 5th? We looked at this in video number 33. We can play G6 when we need a C6 or C major 7. The B note is a major 7 when thinking in the key of C. The D note is a 9 thinking in the key of C. The G6 is really just a C major 9. Thus, we can use either chord when we need a C6th. A cool thing is to put both chord moves 1 and 2 together. This makes G7 to C6 or 5 to 1 in the key of C. Play this in example 7. D minor 6, D diminished or A flat diminished, G7, G6, G diminished, and C6. We can move this around the circle of fifths. See this in example 8. Let's put these two combined moves to the 3-note drop 2 voicings we've been using. As there are 4 voicings for each chord, there are 4 places to do these. See this in example 9. Another voicing possibility is seen in example 10. Your assignment is to find 5/1 progressions in these tunes and fit this in. Try to find this in many keys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, click the bell icon to get notified of new videos, click like, and check out my website and Patreon page. I'm Pete Martin. Thanks for watching.